right, class, settle down, get your butts in your seats. We're gonna be learning about extraterrestrial life and, fancy word for ghosts. Now, here's a picture of a ghost. Pretty scary.
Oh, teacher, I saw something like that standing outside my window last week.
That's nice, Brindle. Anyway, here's a picture of an alien. Pretty scary, right? Now, can anyone tell me the name of 4 popular ghosts and 4 popular alien sightings? Don't make me hate my job.
Teacher?
What, Ricky? What could you possibly need?
Can I go to the bathroom?
No, you can't go to the bathroom.
Oh,
class
man.
just started. You should have went before class.
I hate you, teacher.
Ricky, go to the principal's office now. Okay, anyway.
Teacher?
Yes? Batman, what do you want?
Can I go to the vending machine?
Vending machine? No! You should have went before class! Oh my god, y'all suck. Alright, class. Today, in honor of us learning about extraterrestrial life and fancy word for ghost, we're going to be reading a book called DanDaDan. Now, if you would turn your books to page 1 and start reading, and I'll give you guys 15 minutes, and then I'll check in where you're at. Yes, y'all checked y'all's notification bin, and y'all saw that Mr. Lotus uploaded a video. Yes, that is true. You are not being lied to. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about DanDaDan. So, we have all seen or heard about DanDaDan because of how successful the anime is doing and how popular the manga did. And for anyone who doesn't even know what I'm talking about, let me give you a brief rundown. This right here is Momo Ayase, the main girl of DanDaDan, and she just broke up with her boyfriend who was just a major douche nozzle. And the only reason she was really with him was because she looked like her favorite celebrity, Ken Takakura. Anyway, she meets this nerd guy because she witnessed him getting bullied, so she was like, nah, I'ma intervene. And he thought, oh my god, she wants to talk about aliens. Fun fact, she did not. She doesn't even believe in aliens. She actually thinks aliens are stupid. She tells him that she believes in ghosts instead. And then he calls her stupid. And they get into an argument. And then, to settle this, Momo sends him to an abandoned tunnel that has a ghost lurking about. And then he sends Momo to an abandoned hospital that has had extraterrestrial sightings. I'm sorry, that word is just super long. Anyway, long story short, bro meets the ghost, and hey, this panel is what happens.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it at that. And then she gets abducted by weird aliens who really want to reproduce and steal organs. Some shit like that. Our dude comes out of nowhere to save her, and he kind of looks a little funky, I'm not even gonna lie. And then, out of nowhere, she awakens some spiritual powers. They defeat the aliens, and after all this happens, we finally learn our guy's name. His name is Ken Takakura. He's an awkward guy. And also, by the way, this was literally just the first chapter of DanDaDan. All of this happened in one chapter. Anyway, I first heard about DanDaDan when a few years ago, little old sophomore in high school me, who was new to manga, just got done watching a video from one of my favorite manga and anime YouTubers named Alex. I said that wrong. And he was talking about how peak DanDaDan was, and dude, he was right. To be fair, it's been a while since I've actually read the manga. I read it when I was a sophomore in high school. I am graduated, so that was like 3 years ago. And his DanDaDan video, he mentioned how he wondered how they were going to adapt it into an anime. And this was before the anime was even announced or confirmed that it was even going to exist. And so right now, season 2, a few weeks ago, just finished airing, and to update that thought, I think they did a really good job adapting the DanDaDan manga to anime. DanDaDan is an extremely bizarre story. It's really random at times. It has some of the weirdest, fights because of just how weird the opponents are. This is one of the only anime/mangas that you can be fighting the Loch Ness Monster once, and then fighting a kaiju while in a Gundam suit. This manga anime is amazing. It's peak, bro. This is a real panel from DanDaDan. Let's get into some other stuff. When you watch animes like JJK or Bleach, you may notice that they don't really give the enemies too much backstory. They kind of just exterminate them. But in DanDaDan, every villain has a unique backstory. Like, for example, Turbo Granny feels bad for dead high school girls, and the acrobatic hair weaver lady was human, but lost her daughter to the Yakuza, and Evil Eye is actually just a kid who didn't get to live a really good life at all. And that's something I love about animes and mangas like DanDaDan or Chainsaw Man, because they give the villains really good lore. And speaking of Chainsaw Man, I wondered why DanDaDan was so chaotic, and so I looked into the writer of DanDaDan and found out that they were the assistant for Tatsuki Fujimoto, who, if you've been living under a rock for the past 5 years, is the author of Chainsaw Man and a very family-friendly manga called Fire Punch, which explains a lot. When I read Chainsaw Man, I loved it. Tatsuki Fujimoto is a psychotic genius, and Yukinobu Tatsu is somehow even crazier. Actually, I would probably say that's a lie, because Tatsuki Fujimoto is actually just a psycho, and Tatsu is just weird. As I'm recording this, Season 2 is finished, and I'm locking in my answer for my anime of the year. DanDaDan Season 2 is my anime of the year. So far, I've yet to really watch anything else that has come out this year. So right now, as I'm recording this, DanDaDan Season 2 is my anime of the year. And I'm excited for Season 3, and I definitely need to read the manga. Anyway, I am sorry for the lack of videos. I kind of just got, very uninterested in making videos because I just didn't know what to talk about. And so I finally got the spark again that I lost for making content. And also the search for employment is depressing. But I'm bringing back the anime videos because I like making them way more than the gaming videos that I've done recently. The gaming videos took way too long to make. I didn't have any fun really recording any of those except for the Resident Evil 7 video, but playing Dead by Daylight, I had no fucking fun playing that game. I do not like Dead by Daylight. I had a little bit of fun when I came back to it for the Kaneki video, but playing it in my own time outside of recording, it's miserable. So I'm bringing back the anime videos because I had way more fun making those, and I just like them. Anyway, go subscribe to Alex. Leave a link to his channel and his video on DanDaDan in the description. Thank you, Alex, for the inspiration for this video, even though your DanDaDan video literally came out 3-4 years ago. Probably 2. I'm literally getting the years wrong. I don't even know what day it is. I want to go home.